Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Sussex County, state of New Jersey, and this video is going to be about Lackawanna Cut-Off line, which used to be a railroad line. It's been decommissioned, I think, since 1979. Yeah, something like that. But the main reason why I decided to come here today and to show you this place is because they actually trying to put this line back together and restore the service. Yeah, it's very interesting, you know, because the railroad line was built somewhere between 1908 and 1911, and it's been working until 1979. And due to decline of ridership, they just simply abandoned this line, and then, you know, they said, hey, hell with that, let's remove the tracks, let's remove everything. And literally, actually nothing left, you know, after this line. No tracks, no nothing, and this place was completely abandoned. And for many years people just would come here and, you know, do hiking and stuff like that. And since I believe 2011 they started looking to restore the service on this line. They want to put together I think a few stations, well, at least one station for sure, which is called Andover station, which is supposed to be somewhere behind me. It's going to be a brand new station in this area, and this particular station going to be connected with Hoboken, New Jersey terminal. So basically Andover station will be terminus station, and another terminus station will be Hoboken Terminal. So I don't know when it's gonna happen. They promising that they're gonna restore the service in 2026. Well, we'll see. You know how sometimes it happens. Sometimes they shift all these dates, you know, a few years. But as I can see that they did some clearing already in here, because it used to be so many different trees growing alongside this this railroad line. So now they cut all these trees, they removed all debris. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. But there is one very interesting thing located around here, which called Roseville Tunnel, and today I'll try to show you this tunnel, because it's well, technically it's still abandoned tunnel, and maybe we can check it out. Maybe we can see it, you know, take a look before this tunnel becomes active again, you know. I mean, hey, it is actually a pretty historic tunnel as well, because think about it, this tunnel is more than 100 years old, and it's about to be put back together, and, you know, service is going to be resumed here. I mean, it's a pretty interesting story, you know, I mean, to me. But anyways, let's see if I can get to that tunnel. So here's the railroad line, guys. You see, very straight, very straight. As you can see, they recently cut all these trees. It is actually recent, very recent work. But the line is right here. Yeah. So basically I'm standing on top of this tunnel. The tunnel is underneath me. We'll see if I'm lucky enough to show you the tunnel, because I mean, I don't know, we'll see. But actually they already started laying down new train tracks a few miles away from this place. So sooner or later, train track is going to be even here. That's how it works. All right, so here's the entrance to the tunnel, as you guys can see. Here's the entrance to the tunnel. Well, there is no way for me to get down from this point, but I can try different direction because, you know, this tunnel is only 1,024 feet long, so it's not very long tunnel. But we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna be able to show you this tunnel from the inside. So while I'm trying to find another entrance to the tunnel, I want to tell you the main reason why they actually shut down this line. Because not for nothing, Lackawanna Cut-Off line used to be a main line which used to run from Hoboken, New Jersey all the way to Buffalo, New York. And the main reason why they decided to shut down this line is because there were no passengers, basically, you know, by the end of 70s. Because people got their own cars, and it was, you know, much more comfortable traveling to New York City from New York City in your car instead of, like, you know, living on a train schedule. So yeah, back in the days, imagine, gas is cheaper, tolls, I don't know, tolls probably used to be like a few cents, and people would prefer taking their car instead of taking a train. But you know, time change, and these days people prefer to take trains because it's very expensive to drive to the city now. Well, and plus, of course, like this suburban area, you know, start getting more and more residents, so that's why they're actually going to build that new train station, Andover train station, because, well, it's a lot of residential areas around this area. Even though I'm walking in the middle of the woods, but hey, it's just like you know, some sort of forest or park here. But in this area, yeah, it's a lot of residential areas now these days, and that's why they need a train station. That's why actually they need a train. But yeah, you see how interesting it is. Back in the days, people switched to cars, and now, you know, 44 years later, people switching back to trains. Very interesting, very interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised you, I actually found the entrance from the other side, and here's the tunnel right in front of me. Check it out. Yep, here's the tunnel. It's just 1,000 feet long. It's not as big as you think, but it's more than 100 years old, actually. More than 100 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, we are inside the tunnel. Actually liking this perfect lighting. Like, it's enough light actually to show you inside. Wow. This is dope. This is dope. Very interesting place. So basically what they're gonna do, they're gonna restore this tunnel, and that's it. It's gonna be train service here. You see? That's it. I mean, obviously they're gonna have to do some, you know, they gotta fix this tunnel because it's a lot of leaking going on. But yeah, now it gets darker and darker because the light just doesn't come in here. But, well, the camera doesn't catch the light. But yeah, pretty interesting place, guys. Pretty interesting, you know, because, well, it's a historic place, not for nothing. I don't know if you can see me this way. Let me Let me flip the camera. Okay, you can see me this way, right? Okay, yeah, you can see me this way. Interesting because, well, the tunnel itself, 100 years old. Well, more than 100 years old. It was built sometime between 1908, 1911. So it's more than 100 years old. Let's say 112 years old. And it's been decommissioned back in 1979, as I told you already. Listen, 44 years passed, and now they're trying to restore it. I think it's a pretty cool story. And, well, to me, it's like visiting some historic object, which soon gonna be pretty much, no longer abandoned and gonna be off limits, because obviously it's gonna be, railroad tracks here, trains gonna be running here, and you're not gonna be able to get inside here because it's gonna be, well, an active railroad. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some crazy people who would still try to get in here, but I wouldn't. Hey, I wouldn't. If it's an active railroad and trains running here, do not try to get inside here because it's quite dangerous. But yeah, visiting this place is something special. I mean, listen, it's a lot of abandoned places in America, in New York State and New Jersey. But this tunnel, well, this tunnel is pretty dope. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is it for today. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later. Have a nice one. Bye bye.